if you like, we can book you a room, but you have to pay. And I'm like, oh, Guinea, like this man must be crazy. I couldn't find any reservation for me. Hey.
Kill my vibe, kill the mood. I'm on no lure by my side. Nobody can change my prophecy. I like the way I'm feeling now.
Hi guys, welcome back to another video. As usual, I am that African skinny Gertrude Darko. I am in Dusseldorf, Germany. I am here to create content, but also to relax and chill. In this video, I'm just going to rant while I do my makeup, because I'm about to step out and chill my misery away. I'm going to tell you about what happened today as I do my makeup and get ready to go out. And so, yeah, I don't even know when I booked this trip, but I know somewhere January or early September. I just don't remember, right? So I was feeling like tired. I was exhausted from schoolwork and everything, and I just wanted to chill. And I also thought it was a great opportunity to travel solo for the first time. It would be good content for my YouTube. And so, yeah. And also, it'll be refreshing for my viewers, you guys, to see something new apart from me posting about the Netherlands. Don't get me wrong, I do love the Netherlands, and I will continually post videos of my trips and tours in the Netherlands. But I needed to step out of my comfort zone a little bit as well, because the Netherlands is like my comfort zone, right? I don't know everywhere, but I know enough to get me around, and I can never get lost in the Netherlands. Shoot, I have no settings. Spray. Oh, anyways, let me continue. So, yeah, I needed to step out like my comfort zone, like travel outside the Netherlands to, you know, experience the struggle, just to get used to when I start like actually creating content outside Netherlands and hopefully outside Europe. And so since Germany is like, I live like near German border, right, like very close to German border, I decided to start with Germany. As a, you know, you can't just obviously leap, you know, you have to first crawl before you walk, you know, that thing. So right, I started with Germany, and for my first, I came to Dusseldorf for the first time. And so yeah, I'm here, but yeah, let me start from, it all started like this. Okay, this is where the problem all started. So I booked a 2 days trip, right, to Dusseldorf, and I booked with this online travel agency which I've never used before, and I don't even know anyone who has used this travel agency before as well. I just took a leap of faith, but it all went right. And then my package didn't come with like travel, how do I put it, like it didn't come with like transport, right? I had to book transport separately. So as I said earlier, I live very close to German border, like about half an hour ride with the car and about 1 hour with the train or something like that. But I don't know what happened with this. I don't know what was wrong with this app I used to book my transport. So I booked the train and thinking like I'll go from the nearest station from my house. Nope, it took me to Utrecht. That is like 2 hours from my house, 1 hour, something like that, roughly, let's say an hour and a half from my house. Instead of the shortest station, which is like near my house, is like half an hour, and also will get me right to Dusseldorf like in the shortest possible time. But I still was like, well, I haven't visited Utrecht before, so to be a nice opportunity to visit Utrecht I mean, I've gone to Italy before, but not to chill, just to do business and, you know, come back home. And so it would be like a nice opportunity to explore Utrecht. So I was like, why not? Oh boy, that was a bad idea. I shouldn't have. Okay, but anyways, I did. And when I booked an international train, right? Because that's the only way I can get to Dusseldorf. And so, I was supposed to book like a seat in this international train, but as cheap as I was, I was like, nah, probably there'll be enough space in the train for me to sit. So I thought it worked just like our local trains, where you can just sit anywhere you want, and then yeah. So I booked this. So I booked this train and I didn't even reserve a seat. I got to Utrecht on time. I was able to catch like the train on time, and I went to sit somewhere. And then the man was like, well, you have to read to see which seat number. And I was like, eh? So I just left that man. I was like, this man must be crazy. And I went to look for another seat and to sit down. I was chilling, reading a magazine, enjoying myself until we got to a station, and the man came and he was like, ma'am, this is my seat. I reserved this seat. And I had to awkwardly get up for this man. I was so embarrassed. But it is what it is. And I even know that that's how the train system works anyways. And so I had to stand like in the hallway of the train. So not where the seats are, but like, I don't know how to explain it, but I had to stand like in the hallway, like where the exits are, alongside other people. And I stood for almost 2 hours. Can you imagine? And so yeah, I stood all throughout the journey till like almost 5 minutes to get to Dusseldorf. That's when people got down and I went to sit, but I didn't even feel the same. I was like, oh, I just didn't feel. And so that's where my music started. But anyways, I got to Dusseldorf. I was so happy. But then Dusseldorf is like a whole different world on its own, right? Like their station is different from the stations I'm used to in. Like it is so confusing. And so I went to the Bali, the information center, to ask the woman to show me where I have to go to my hotel. So actually my hotel I'm supposed to be at is 3 minutes away from the station. But it was a new building, right? And so here's the address of its main or mother hotel, which is like 30 minutes away from the station. And so I asked the woman, I showed her the address, and then she printed for me. So basically it's not her fault, right? She printed for me the address of the mother hotel inside of the hotel here. So I had to take the tram to the mother hotel, got there, and they were like, what are you doing here? And I'm like, well, I have a reservation. They were like, well, let's check the system. I checked the system, they couldn't find any reservation for me. And I was like, no, check again, because this is the address that I was given. They were like, yeah, we checked, but probably you should have like our baby hotel that is like from the station. I'm like, well, this is the address they gave to me. Even though the name says Hampton, which is a baby hotel, this is the address given. They were like, yeah, it's a new hotel, so people tend to give the address to the mother hotel. And I was so frustrated. And they're like, if you like, we can book you a room, but you have to pay. And I'm like, oh, Guinea. After I have booked like a hotel, paid for it, I have to come and pay for it. And I was like, no. So I told them, you know what, I'll just take a tram back to the station and then try and find this baby hotel where it is. So I used their Wi-Fi because I wasn't even having airtime. Can you imagine? I never have airtime. I mean, it is what it is. And so I used their Wi-Fi to, was it even their Wi-Fi? I don't even know anymore. But anyways, I found a way to like connect the address of the baby hotel on my phone, and I took the tram again. But oh boy, today has been a mess. I've walked, like I've not walked this much in my life, in my entire life, in a day. But sure, I did. Oh. But actually, the most annoying thing is I got to Dusseldorf at 2. And then I had to go and take the tram to this mother hotel. So I got there around 3. I got there around 2:50. I was supposed to check in around 3 o'clock, but because of everything, I got there around 3:30, and they also had to check things for about almost an hour. They were still trying to find a reservation here and calling the baby hotel that's here to see whether I have a reservation. They were like, no, there's no reservation. My name in the system. I'm like, hey, but I've paid though. I have like my booking number and everything like that. But they're like, yeah, we can't find any reservation under your name. And I had to contact the travel agency, and they were like, yeah, you are booked under your name, but you are the wrong location. I'm like, yeah, because you gave me the wrong location. I was almost furious, right? And they called them again when I got here. That is about like an hour ago. Yeah, so I got here, and then they called the travel agency again, and they're like, yeah, I booked, I paid. The man had to go and search. I don't know what he did. He also went to his office for half an hour, and I was just sitting in the lobby frustrated. I almost cried, because I was frustrated. Imagine how frustrating this is. I booked something more than, if I booked it like a week ago, you're like, we can't find a fine, more than a month ago. And so if I haven't booked like a hotel, will I even come here in the first place? Anyways, so the man came back and he was like, yeah, they found my reservation after like, what? It's now 6:25, right? It's not 6:25. I got here in Dusseldorf. I got to Dusseldorf 2:50, let's say 3 o'clock roughly, right? And the hotel's supposed to get here, it's like 3 minutes. So if I'm here at 3 o'clock, I should be here by 3:30. But because of the miscommunication and the wrong location and everything, I checked in at 5 instead of 3. I almost cried. And the man came and he was like, yeah, he's going to compensate me for the time and everything and my frustration and confusion. So what do I want? And me, so frustrated, I was like, I want water. I was like, no, there's water in your room, so what do you want? And I was like, well, give me Fanta or something. I just didn't want anything. I just wanted to get into my room and then start from, because I have less than 24 hours here. Because I don't know if people understand, but and they're like, hotel world, when you book a hotel for 1 day or 1 night, actually, if you book a hotel, let's say you're booking 3 days hotel. What am I saying? Let's say you're booking for 3 days in the hotel. You're actually spending 2 nights, right? And I booked for 2 days and I'm spending 1 night. That is this night, and tomorrow I check out at 12. So I just don't have much time, and I was trying to make good use of the time, like the afternoon, because that was when the sun was out and I could have gone and do my rounds and things. But yeah, this thing came through and I almost got frustrated. I almost gave up. And so yeah, I just have less than 48 hours to vlog or whatever, and I'm hoping that I vlog properly and I don't have shaky videos. If not, like I'll have to come back again. I don't even like to visit places twice. But anyway, this is a fun time, and I am chilling with it. So annoying how small the fun is, but anyways, it's better than nothing. And so this is my little story on how a very planned, very organized trip almost turned into a disastrous one. Oh no, I didn't forget my setting spray. Here is it. I thought I did. Anyways. And so yeah, I know I talked a lot. I didn't do my makeup, but yes, I don't know how to talk and do my makeup. And so I'll just go off, like finish my makeup, and I'll be back. So this is my final look. I try to make it look natural as possible. So yeah, I am all ready and ready to rumble. You like my eyeshadow? And so yeah, I'm just gonna change my outfit like real quick and then I head out. I would not recommend using Travelbuddies as a beginner solo traveler or beginner traveler because it is stressful. Their system is outmoded and their information is never updated. Maybe for an advanced traveler, but for a beginner, no.
And for travelers who might be staying in Hilton hotels in Dusseldorf, note that Hilton Dusseldorf is different from Hampton by Hilton Dusseldorf. Hampton by Hilton is 3 minutes from the station, and the Hilton Hotel, the actual Hilton Hotel, is 30 minutes with the tram.
So that is it for this video. That is all I had to say. That is all I had to pour out. And thank you all so much for watching. Please subscribe, like this video, share it, leave a lovely comment for me, okay? I really appreciate the comments you guys leave, and I really appreciate the love and support, the views, everything. I'll see you in my next video, but before I go, always remember to be you, do you, live life, enjoy the finest things in life, love God, and aim for space. And I will definitely see you on my next video. Ciao.